Right, the stream seems to be stable.
Right.
Good. 1 minute and 40 seconds left of the final qualifying session of the season. It is a dirtily wet Interlagos circuit as Cam retires. He's in P5. Ryan's already crashed, as we saw on my side. He's in P7. Spice is splitting them. Is he doing any better? I'm not sure, as he comes down to the second sector point. We'll keep on board with him. We'll try and keep track of everyone that's coming through at the end. Spice comes in. Is he quicker? He is half a second quicker, which is not too bad. That might put him in the top 3, potentially just past Q-Tip. The last turn looks good. He loses his back end on the momentum. It's going to be Spice's last attempt to get his best time, as he's coming across the line very shortly in the heavy rain. But the rain seems to have dropped off a little bit. Are quicker times coming in? Let's find out. Spice goes still. Oh no, he splits Cam and Ryan. Actually, sorry, just goes after them, my bad. Just behind Fishy by just under a tenth, as Fishy is on a fast lap. I believe he's got a Ferrari. Fisco right in front of him as he lets him past nice and easily. And he's on a max ERS at the moment. See what he can do. Can machine Fishy. And let's have a look. So the corner looks okay. Traction looks not too bad. Maybe being assisted a tiny bit. Comes under the bridge. One more little kink of a corner to go. Has Machine Fishy improved on his time? Can he go better than P4? He can. He sets pole by half a tenth. Is that because the track speeds are getting better? The rain has decreased just a tiny bit. Gavin's lost his car on the Mercedes just out of turn 5, so he won't be able to improve on his time. And qualifying's over, Twig, so all the people across, they get their final chance.
So yeah, Spies is the next person to come round. He's trying again, but I don't think he's going to get it. Who's behind him? It's Disco Stu on a lap. He's currently in 12th. Will he be wanting fresh tyres for the race? Will he be wanting to be in the top 10? We'll find out. He's going to be 11th place.
He goes to 11th fastest. Tim Ventic, he's got half attempts to find to take the final pole position of this season. Race number 18, of course. Can he do it? He goes to the left-hand side to cook to the line as quick as he can. Can he take pole? No, he cannot. He's down on his delta. Can KV Lion take the pole? He's 2 tenths up. Will it be enough to get pole? At the moment, no. Depending on how good that last corner was, maybe. He cuts to the left as much as he can. Can KV Lion take pole? No, he cannot. No. And Q-Tip can't either. So Machine Fishy with the final pole of the season. And the order of the top 5 will not change.
Wow, that is unexpected. I must say, I didn't expect Fishy to pull that one off. But he has pulled it out of the bag somehow. But look at that. This race is all about constructors. And yeah, the racing points and Haas are all in between each other. Wow.
Yeah, so obviously we still have the constructors to play for. So Haas 339, Racing Point 309. So it's 30 points between them at the moment. I think that's right. Yeah, 30 point lead going into the final race. So that is yeah, Mercedes.
Sorry. There was a change due to a penalty.
Oh, was it?
So it's 23 points.
Haas 23 up. Try and remember that. Mercedes and Renault may have a fight for third place in the constructors, but obviously the main two being the main fight. So has 23 points ahead after some confirmation of Mr. Twig, and let's see what happens regarding that. The qualifying was a little bit spreader than normal, Twig. Take us through a couple of the drivers.
Yeah, so Fishy starts on pole, Tim alongside him, then comes KV Line, Q-Tip 4th, maybe his highest qualifying of the season. But after him comes Spies, then Gavin, then Cam, then Ryan, Colo, Warris qualifies 10th, Disco 11th, Storm 12th, Stiku 13th, Fiscal 14th, Zenica 15th, and Elgros Bido respectively at the back in 16th.
Very good. Very good.
LRB has commented, Lemmy disrespecting Machine Fishy there, gets pole and says it's the weather getting less wet.
It was getting less wet. It was a fact, right? It looks dry, as per Storm has kindly told us. Gavin's put P6, happy with my P6. Good luck, everyone. Make the last one good. That's what we want. I'd like everyone to finish it, although it's F1 and it's online racing. So we'll find out. It'll be good if everyone finished. It's
It
nice
would be good.
that the 16 have turned up for the final race of the season as well, which is good.
Yeah, we should see some very good racing here, and yeah, I'm really not sure if that's Q-Tip's highest qualifying actually, 4th.
Well, he's the champion, and that's a bit strange. It's a strange stat. He's got the race pace, that's for sure.
Always has the race pace.
No doubt about that. That's a weird start. So winning the championship, but only having a 4th best qualifying place. That's a weird start.
As far as my memory goes, I believe that is his best qualifying performance.
That is a weird start. We have the one red light for the start of the final formation lap of the season, of which the tyres are on your screens. Softs for the top 3, Q-Tip and Spice, mediums. Gavin, Cam, softs. Hard for Ryan and Fiscal. Soft for Coloman and Disco. Water under Storm, Sticky and Elgos Bedo are on mediums. That is a mix of strategies.
Yeah, it's all over the place. Everyone's gone for whatever. Who have we got on the line? The 2 Ferraris have not started off the line. Fair enough to them. But that is, yeah, it's very interesting. Is soft, medium possible around here? Is that
I don't know. Is it bad on tyres? I won't think so. I mean, yeah, a lot of low speed exits, I guess, but that does the back, not the front. So I'm just sure. That's a fantastic dynamic shot that we got there. The 2 Toro Rossos going wheel to wheel as well. Machine Fisher's had a bit of a mare, but his car will go in pole. Maybe to warm his car up a little bit. It's a very short run down to turn 1, Twig. Very short. And inside wins. All the time.
It's going to be interesting to see some moves into turn 1 and
we've got the rain coming as well. So has Ryan been smart? Is he going hard to the rain maybe? Is that a tactical move maybe? Will the mediums get them to the rain? You have light rain before heavy rain, so how early will that rain come? Will it come before the end of the race? Safety cars, many questions to be asked here. So the pole leader does not have the inside line, which is interesting as all the cars get lined up. Right, ladies and gentlemen, here goes then. It's now time for the final race of the BPRL season, and for the final time, it's lights out and away we go. Machine Fishy gets a mega start. He's going to lead into turn 1. The Hassamer Racing Point of Tim Ventic and KV Line go wheel to wheel into turn 1 for Racing Point. Might have the inside to 2. He bears it though. Lets the Hass through. The Hass's teammate Q-Tips in 4. Out of turn 3 we go. No major contact. Everyone's got out well. Down to turn 4. Good start from all.
Yeah, it's a very good start from all. The top 6, everyone's very tight together here. There's movement at the back.
It's a Ferrari.
There's been a Ferrari.
And a Red Bull of Disco Shoe is out of this race. So Ferrari has damaged his left front end plate. Oh, look at that. If you just go on Fiscal's screen, Disco Shoe's Red Bull is absolutely everywhere. Water in the Mercedes is absolutely everywhere as well. Tim Ventic's gone up into 2nd place. Spice has moved up to 5th. And there is a safety car in Carlos Pache on lap 1.
Yeah, we didn't see what happened there, but Disco Stu has probably lost it on the inside, maybe inside curve, outside curve.
Probably, yeah. I don't think. I want to say there wasn't contact, but I don't know. But we do have a safety car. Disco Stu is out. Water is pretty far behind, albeit not having any damage. Fiscal has damage though, that's clear. Left end plate missing, so he's going to have to pit.
Tim's in.
Oh, Tim's in. So Tim's on the softs.
Do you have damage?
I don't think so. I didn't see a... No damage. He's gone for a set of mediums, and that's going to try and take him to the rain, I'm guessing. Wait, Stiku, Gavin, Zinica, Fiscal, Winder, all of them have come in as well. Is it a free pit stop for them? Especially... Well, Q-Tip and Spice, they can stay out, Twig. No question, they've got mediums, but... Could the soft drivers at the front maybe have come in for that rain? How long is it until that rain comes? Is it going to be 10 minutes? Is it going to be 20? I don't know.
We have no idea, do we?
No. Everyone seems to have got out well.
It does seem strange that the 4 cars left on the soft tyres haven't pitted.
Yeah, because will that rain come by the end? I don't know, the safety car's probably going to do another lap, so that's going to be another, what, minute and a half, minute 45? Another 2 minutes basically gone. That's the real question. When is this rain coming? And when it does come, how quick is that downpour going to be? It went from sunny sun to heavy rain, which is... It implies it's going to come down, and we know what Brazil's like. It can come down like qualifying with an absolute vengeance.
Then we will see carnage.
Oh, we will see carnage, but Disco Shoe unfortunately will not be finishing the final race of the season. It didn't look like there was a car near him at the time. However, there was a Ferrari that was off as well a little bit earlier. And why is everyone able to overtake the safety car?
Oh dear, what's gone on here?
See, the problem is Machine Fisher was getting so close to the safety car that I think he's budded the safety car.
I think Fisher's broken
there you
the
go.
game.
Yep. Fisher's been disqualified from the session for ignoring yellow flag. He kept going past the safety car, which is not what you're supposed to do. And,
there he goes, back behind it.
There you go. He's been disqualified. He'll go into the pits, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, because that's an AI driver. That's not a That's not a player. That's what he kept going past the safety car, and he kept going behind and kept going in front.
AI, look.
Oh, look.
AI wouldn't get that close.
I don't know. So has he been disqualified or not? It says. Wait, it doesn't say anything now.
It might come up when we go racing again.
It doesn't say anything now. It says nothing on race director, so we'll just presume it was nothing. And we'll continue on, as the safety car should be coming in. It is. And we get going for the second time, as in what has been a very confusing final race of the season. But we've got a very long way to go when we cross the line. 33 more laps with some heavy rain on the way. It's going to take a little bit for the safety car to come in. I think it's just about gone in now. Machine Fish is going to back the pack up. He can get it going before the line whenever he wants. He puts the power down and we restart. The Brazilian is getting very close to both of them. They're both on the same medium compound, and with the both, he goes for the inside of turn number 4. Has he got it? They both go wheel to wheel as Q-Tip gets that exit speed. And Coleman and TTG Storm, the 2 Alfa Romeo behind the Racing Point and the Haas. Coleman might have the inside to turn 6. Does he have it? Can he keep it going? Someone spun off. It's a McLaren. A Ferrari is spun off.
Oh wow, there's been no contact whatsoever, but Ferrari, Vecchiadenica, El Grospido both spun out. Warrisland has spun out now. Don't know what's going on at the back of the field here.
I don't know what's going on in anywhere right now, but Machine Fishy is still leading onto lap 4. He definitely hasn't been disqualified, but it definitely said that on screen. KV Line second place, Q-Tip's third, Spicy fourth. He's separating, Q-Tip separating both racing points. The 2 Alphas are close behind. Coleman's very close to Spice. He's trying to get a little bit of slipstream to help him. No DRS, of course. Tim Bentinck is now into 7th place. Can he take the inside on the Alfa Romeo? Coleman goes wide at turn 1. TGT Storm can't defend for Tim Bentinck, and Coleman might have lost 4 places there. Ryan has gone wide. I don't know how that happened, but he is wide. He's going to have to reset to track because he couldn't have gone anywhere. and I'm not sure what happened to Ryan. Maybe you caught it or not.
No, didn't catch it. Caught the aftermath.
What happened to Ryan? Did he lose traction or did he have contact? I've no idea. As Colo Man is under pressure from Gavin going through turn 7, but Colo Man gets away. Good bit of racing there, and I'm still confused.
I'm still. Tim after pitting is already back up to the back of the racing point of Spies. So
what?
His racing point is definitely on here.
Madman. Absolutely, we're still fighting for the constructors, but a very long way to go, as DRS week will probably have it once the drivers cross the line. And yeah, we've got a bit of a gap at the back now. We've got a Renault, Mercedes, Ferrari and McLaren really far at the back. Tim Benton sets the fastest lap as KV Lion comes out of nowhere, takes the inside to turn 1. I didn't even see it coming, and he now leads, but Machine Fist is going to have DRS Twig. That lead might not last for long. Down to turn 4, KV Line moves to the right, doesn't cover the inside, makes the right decision as the Toro Rosso could not tuck in, and Machine Fishy does not lead anymore.
Oh, Sticker's just made a nice move on Gavin at the end of the long straight, and he's gone up into 9th place. Lovely
Just
move.
caught that, yeah, I just caught that. That soft compound tyre helping that McLaren out. However, he's pretty low on battery, so he's going to have to be a little bit careful. We know the rivalry Machine Fishy and Q-Tip have between their inner souls, and they're pretty close at the moment between each other. Spice and Tim Bentinck are really close as well. Tim Bentinck, of course, nearly setting that pole lap to be overtaken by Fishy at the end, as KV Lion will very nearly lead us on to lap 7. However, he is under pressure from Machine Fishy as the Toro Rosso has DRS. Will he be able to make a move into turn 1? I don't think he will. Zinica has retired from the session outside of turn 5. I'm sure there won't be a safety car for that as no one's near him. There is a virtual though. The drivers will have to slow down, and Zinica is out. 2 drivers out, Twig, of the final race of the season.
Yeah, exactly same place as well.
Whoa! I just seen a colossal amount of damage, and that might have been from the Alfa Romeo TGG Storm, as Cam got to, Sticky, the penalties are flying in. Sticky with a drive through, but the Alfa, why is the Alfa's wing seems to be there, Twig, but on my stream I saw a colossal amount of damage.
Cam is missing his left end plate. It might have been Cam's.
Yeah, might have been that. But VSC is now back off, shall we say, and we're now back racing. Lap 7 of 36. We have no idea what has happened in the first 6 completed laps, and I don't think we'll know what's going to happen for the next 30. But that rain and those clouds, Twig, have started to come in.
They're rolling in. They're definitely rolling in, as Colo has made a move on Cam up the hill, and he's ahead of that Toro Rosso, and I think that Toro Rosso's going to have to come into the pits here, and he does.
You're absolutely right. Hopefully he doesn't get a 5-second pen. Very, very close. And down into turn 1, the 2 Alfa Romeo 6 and 7. Sticky is on quite close to the back of that Alfa of Colo in front. Fiscal is behind. Ryan is 10th after that spin out in turn 1 a couple of laps ago. White is now into P11. How many laps can those soft tyres go for? No idea. Might see a soft and then the inters, maybe, Twig. That might be a good strategy.
Could be possible.
Depending on how... Where is that rain? How long? Another 5? Another 10? Whew.
Well, we started in sunny conditions. We've only had 8 laps. The sun is gone.
Yeah, absolutely. There was blue skies 5 minutes ago. There isn't anymore. That is for absolute sure. Machine Fishy has a 4/10 gap. Will that be enough to make a move? I don't quite think so. But we will we'll have a look, because that's the shortest interval so far. Let's have a look if he's willing to make a move. He's getting really close to that racing point. He won't have that room though, as Tim Bentinck sets the fastest lap so far, 11 dead. Fastest laps might need to come into it now, as that rain will definitely slow him down.
Yeah, definitely. If people want that extra point, the time is now to go for it. Sticky comes into the pits. I did notice that Tim and Q-Tip had done a nice switch through to Q-Tip releasing his teammate. tactics. They got to respond to KB Lion off at the front.
Absolutely, and the Racing Point now 1st and 5th. For Haas is 3rd and 4th. So for Racing Points, obviously at the moment 35 points for them. Haas will get 27, so not enough gap for the Racing Point drivers that they need at the moment. Ryan gets a 3-second time penalty in his Renault. I'm sure those hards would definitely take him to the rain. And Tim Benting and Q-Tip are looking really good here, because if the soft drivers have to pit Twig, the pit stop, that's going to put him, 19-20 seconds behind Tim Benting and Q-Tip, and they probably have the tyres to meet this rain.
Yeah, they've got a strategy advantage at the moment, because Fishy and KB Line are ahead of them. Realistically, I think they're going to have to pit within the next couple of laps.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, I'm not tired, I don't like the odd.
Spies is gaining on Q-Tip, slowly but surely he's now within half a second of the Haas driver. It's
a good spot, because maybe a final turn for DRS zone past the start finish straight, he may have a chance of getting Q-Tip. The gap's 4 tenths down to 3 already. Why is Q-Tip struggling? I wonder why. Is he trying to hold the Racing Point up, do you think? Was he generally Brazil slow? I don't know.
He might just be struggling here, just to hold on to the back of his teammate.
Yeah.
So he's out of the DRS.
That could be true. I need to stop you on him, but I'm not tired. Racing Point of Spice, he's just less than 4 tenths behind. Now we saw 4.5 wasn't enough, but it was close. He's already 3.5. He might have a really good chance at getting Q-Tip down into turn 1. He is derating. Will he be able to make the move? He's going to go to the right hand side. We're going to go wheel to wheel. They were going to. Q-Tip breaks late as the Racing Point tucks into the left. Can he tuck in behind the Haas? He does kind of. He's going to have another chance. Down to turn 4. Can he make it happen? I think Ryan's got an overtake on your screen.
He's going for the lead.
Here we go. Spice on the right hand side of Q-Tip. He can't put it through as he goes for a switchback, and it's not going to happen. Yeah, leads us through the front, Twig.
Oh, Fishy has been caught napping. Tim has just gone off his inside.
Well, he broke really weirdly, and by weirdly I mean, why did he brake so hard? He's just let it pass.
I think he got too close to the back of the Racing Point, and he had to brake a bit early to avoid any damage or collision.
That could have been it. You can see the tyres are a bit dead now, as Tim Benting, of course, is going to have DRS on KV Line. Is KV Line going to pit after 11 completed laps on the soft tyre? Is he going to try and fake it? He is, but it don't matter. Tim Benting's got ultimate speed, DRS as well, 205 versus 193. There's only going to be one winner, and Tim Benting now leads the Brazilian Grand Prix.
There goes Spies. Spies is up into 4th.
So Racing Point are giving it a really good go here. And where is this rain? We don't know, but we know the mediums will probably get there.
Oh, Q-Tip's coming back at Spice. He's trying it around the outside.
He is. It looked pretty frosty. Just didn't quite catch it, but we're there now. As Sticky gets another penalty. He's had loads. As Spice, front right tyre, goes on the grass a little bit, slows him down out of turn 8. And will Q-Tip be looking for that overtake very soon, as you hear him short shifting up that gear to get that outwards acceleration from the corner. And will it happen? No idea. Machine Fish is really close to KV Line. KV Line does not have DRS to Tim Benting in front. So what that will mean is Machine Fishy has got an excellent chance to make that move. Does KV Line go into the pits? Maybe a little fake again, or he's just moving to the right. Vittorio Rosso as Machine Fishy goes to the right hand side. They're almost wheel to wheel. Who's daring to break the latest, as Vittorio Rosso has to tuck in and try and get a better exit. Tim Benting gets a 3-second time penalty. If we have a safety car at the end, which is not unlikely when the weather comes, he might be in a little bit of trouble. But Machine Fishy can't get past. Can Q-Tip get past Spice? I think he does. Down into turn 4. He's in 4th place.
Oof,
rain glitch!
Rain glitch?
Rain glitch for droplets on my screen, and only a third of the way through this race, we have the start of what is to become some heavy rain.
Oh, wow. It's come much earlier than I thought it would.
Hey, the soft drivers have done brilliantly. They can pit in the next lap or two. They've done not too bad.
I was starting to wonder, KV Line and Fishy, 12 laps gone. I was thinking surely they've got to pit now, but I can see why now. They've taken those soft tyres as long as they have.
Absolutely. Cam gets a 3-second time penalty. He's in 13th. Not going to help him. Machine Fishy on KV Line moves to the right hand side for his second attempt to try and take the second position. He stays wide, lets the Racing Point go through, tries to switch back, but the Racing Point does well to try and cover it as he picks himself up a 3-second penalty. Does Machine Fishy, you saw it coming, he took too much of a curb. He's going to try and make a move into turn 4 though for the second attempt. On the second lap, he goes for the outside, takes loads of curbs to try and help him, but KV Lion still keeps his second place.
Spies coming back at Q-Tip, coming up the hill. He's managed to get the move done.
Car slipping already.
He takes it.
Cars are slipping already as Gavin's really close to Siku. Is he going to get that move done down to turn 4? Siku tries to take the inside, not going to work. Gavin in his Merc takes P11 and the track's already slippy, Twig. Already slippy.
Yeah, I was going to say KV Line and Fish, you've got to be really careful going around now. They don't want to end their race by trying to push and defend their position.
So I don't think any fastest laps will come in, and Cam has the fastest lap with a 10.9. If he doesn't finish in the points, no one's getting the fastest lap, and if he does, he's getting one more. KV Line's right behind Machine Fishy, but Machine Fishy somehow got a really good exit out of turn 2. I don't think, excuse me, he'll have a chance down to turn 4. Let's have a look though. Actually, he's getting it quite quickly. He's going to make a move. No, he isn't. It looked like he was going to a lot, but he didn't. And Q-Tip might have spies, but both going wheel to wheel through turn 4. Q-Tip gets just out, and they give each other just enough room. Good racing from the pair of them, as Q-Tip had to tuck in from 7 a second time.
Oh, KV Line's made a move up the hill. He's managed to get back past Fishy.
He has, and this is just buying Tim Benton time as Machine Fishy goes to the inside of turn 10. Can he keep it? They're both going wheel to wheel in light rain, slippy, moist track. You don't love to see it as the oh wow. There's a Racing Point has to tuck in just to avoid any collision. But that doesn't mean he can't have a go with DRS, right? Yeah, we still have DRS. Can the Racing Point apply and get that position back? He's already quicker. Moves to the right-hand side. 202 versus 190. There's only going to be one winner down to turn 1. And these two just keep swapping like anything. But it's just buying Tim Benting time. 5 seconds ahead now is the Haas driver. He's looking quite good.
He is indeed, and Spies and Q-Tip still fighting again. Q-Tip's going up his inside. He's going to get that move done this time. Fishy's going for another move on KV Lion. He's got ahead of him, and Q-Tip's got ahead of Spies again. But Q-Tip and Spies fighting is bringing the two Alfa Romeos into this.
Yeah, absolutely. Overtakes from 2nd and 3rd, overtakes from 4th and 5th. Those soft tyres must be struggling a little bit. The mediums will be 2, but not too bad. It is light rain, however, the track, it is slippier, but it doesn't seem to be wetting yet, if that makes sense. Doesn't seem to be any puddles or.
Yeah.
So it's causing.
Does look like it's still quite dry.
Causing some drivers a couple of issues here, especially Fishy, Lion, Coleman, Wonder, and the bottom 3, Sticky, Cam, and El Gospedo. At the moment, KV Lion, wow, he's going so quick, nearly goes into the back of Fishy, but he gets past into turn 1 and he's back into 2nd. However, we know from this track that isn't your hard work done, as Machine Fishy is going to come right back down to turn 4 as Coleman picks up a 3-second penalty. I've now got hiccups. That's not good, and what also isn't good, as Fishy can't get into 2nd place, but Spice can get into 4th. And these two are swapped like 2 times every single lap. Oh,
that's ridiculous.
Inters for what, I wonder? He's coming to the pits at the end of 16, and maybe it's time for a bit of Inters. It just doesn't seem that wet, but it doesn't have to.
It might be a lap or two early, but it might pay off. He's running currently out of the points, so he's taken a bit of a gamble. And why not?
Well, let's see how they perform. Maybe a lap too early. I don't know, here we go, and Q-Tip's going to have another go at Spice. Spice is going to cover the inside line to turn number 1. They both go wheel to wheel. They still both wheel to wheel, maybe not. The Haas tucks in just behind the racing point, and Q-Tip's going to wait for another opportunity. Like you said, it's bringing Colo Man and TGT Storm in. Q-Tip goes to the right hand side, down to turn number 4. Can he hold it through? How daring are you to brake in these awful conditions? He does really well to stick it in. He might have stuck the whole thing in, and he has. And can Q-Tip keep that 4th place?
Oh my god, if someone clips that commentary.
What?
That would be brilliant. Someone could make a great clip out of that. But KB Line and Fishy going wheel to wheel all the way around on this lap. They're literally not giving up these positions, and eventually KB Line gets back ahead of Fishy.
What is KB Line doing there? He tried to brake way before the corner. Machine Fishy luckily was ready for it, but maybe tried to put him off a little bit. A lot of rain on the screen now, and here we go then. So Machine Fishy for his 19th attempt. To get that 2nd place back. He stays to the right hand side. I don't think he's quite going to have it. They both brake at about the same time, and Spice is really close. Has he overtaken Q-Tip? Q-Tip moves to the left, but Spice locks up his tyres, and Q-Tip gets through, and the Racing Point's going to struggle with that exit speed. It's a yellow flag. It's a McLaren. It's a McLaren. I don't know who it is. I think it's
El Gross.
No, it's El Gross in P14.
And look, Colo Man is now going to join this fight.
Twig, 18 laps these guys have done on their soft tyres. They've got to be close to dead. Got to be. We've got to be.
Got to be. We now have 3 drivers on the intermediates.
We do. Gavin, in the Merc, we have what I would add. Stiku.
Not Gavin, Fiscal.
Fiscal. And we're on lap 20 of 36. 17, including this one to go. A couple of penalties flying around as well, Twig.
Yeah.
And still, no inters for the top 9.
No inters. They're still going.
Still going. Machine Fishy got close to KB Line, just over 1/10 behind. El Grosbedo is in the pits. He's coming out now on a set of inters. Fiscal, Wilder, Stiku and El Grosbedo on the inters. Will we see any more come in for inters? We will find out very soon, but the track is getting a little bit slippier. But where's this heavy rain? It's not here yet.
It's definitely here yet. Oh, and Elgros is out.
Elgros
that could
is
be a safety
out.
car.
It could be, and
that
it
is a safety car.
That's a pit stop, and all the drivers seem to be in a pretty good position, I'm pretty sure, to take that pit stop if they want it. The safety car is going to be at least another 3 to 4 minutes. Will the rain be heavy enough? Will Tim Benton come into the pits? Wilder's pitted. He will. So this is it. The pit stops start coming in for double stacks as well. And so Q-Tip is going to have to pit as well, so we'll have to watch him because he's going to be double stacking from Tim Bentic. There should be enough time, but we know with this game, Twig, they can be delayed for no reason.
They can indeed.
Here we go, and let's go on board with Q-Tip. So Tim Bentic has left the pits. Will Q-Tip get held up? Inters for every single person. I think it looks okay. He might.
Tiny.
Oh, he's been held up by the Alpha a little bit, maybe a second or two. Has the Alpha got in front of him? He has. Coloman's got in front of Q-Tip, so that's one more place he's going to have to make up. And
Wow.
TGT Storm is fixing his wing. He's going to be overtaken by Ryan as well. He's going to be overtaken by maybe Gavin actually. No, he isn't. So Q-Tip's lost the place there, Twig. He did get held up.
So is Spice.
Wait.
Cola Man's jumped Q-Tip and Spice.
Wait. Lions put softs on.
Oh. But did he mean to put softs on?
Well, I don't know. I'm going to get a quick drink of water, Twig.
You go for it, Jack. Wow, that's interesting. So has KV Lion not put the right tyre compound on? Be very interesting to see. Because like Jack was saying, it's definitely track. You can see the track isn't fully wet. Doesn't even look damp right now. There's no spray, nothing. So is KV Lion going to come in? He's not.
I don't know.
So
I think a backtrack is not wet enough.
No, I
That
don't
is
think
not
it
heavyweight.
is.
It's still light. However, what the drivers were hoping is that during this safety car, which we'll do this lap, another minute and a half, the rain gets harder and the track gets wetter. But you can see some spray coming out the tyres now. To be fair, a little bit of spray, and maybe that's going to help him a little bit.
Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, you are right.
And that's your first indication that the track is wetting a little bit. Heavy rain is due. We've got 14 laps to go when they cross, so that's at least another 20 minutes of racing, maybe even 25 depending on another safety car and how heavy that rain is.
Storm has just put softs on.
What is going on? Maybe it's just not wet enough.
Oh no, if you go on board with KV Lion, I think it now is Inter's.
He might be warming his car up though, or is that, I don't know, might be a bit of slip actually. Oh, I don't know.
He is trying to warm them up, but it does look like he's slipping and sliding.
Don't look good. Does not look good. I think maybe the wrong decision. Maybe safety car is not in this lap because there are 4 cars, Alfa, McLaren, Toro Rosso and Mercedes, that have not caught up. So what is KV Lion going to do here? I'm sure if he don't feel it, he's on the left hand side. He does not come in.
Oh my god.
He's going to try and keep that position with the soft tyres, and let's see if it pays off.
Storm's come back in.
Storm's come back in, so he's not going to come last, but he is going to be behind War Islander. He's going to be behind Cam. Oh, he will be. He might be behind them. What are we waiting for? Oh, that's a glitch. Let's go on board with War Islander and see where TTG Storm comes out. Okay, he's going to come out in front. So, when the safety car comes in, we will have 13 laps this time. So you can see the track now is a little bit wetter, Twig. You can see more spray at the front left of Tim Ventings. And yeah, he's struggling for traction. KV Lion's having a right little good sliding, skating fun in those soft tyre compounds. And
this
oh
could
yeah,
be,
look at the spray coming out of the Hasses. Oh yeah, oh dear.
This could be what decides the constructors, I'm afraid.
Could be. So Haas 23 in front at the moment. They're so 25 plus, so Haas are 35, so they're 58 ahead. Minus 18 for Lion, 40 minus 6, so it's not minus 8. So they're 32 points ahead at the moment at Haas. But all can change. However, KV Lion is in big trouble. Look at the spray out of Tim Bentinck's car. Look at the spray on your screen. The safety car is in. Whiteman's has got a 3-second time penalty. And KV Lion is in big trouble.
Oh god. Right, so we are going to get back underway. I think Cam's just gone off. think Cam just went off under the safety car.
Don't know. Here we go. Tim Bentic puts the power down, and for the next 13 laps, we move on to the second full restart of the Brazilian Grand Prix. And Machine Fishing KV Line might have had an incident as KV Line's dropped to P5,
He hasn't got
and
the grip.
he's struggling for grip. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Spicer's got past him. Ryan's got well, he's wheel to wheel with him. Intermediates versus softs down to turn 4. Renault a racing point. Look at the cars going almost 3 wide into turn 4. Hopefully not too many incidents. The 2 intermediates get past. KV Line is down to P10. He's down to P11. He's down to P12. And that is race over for him. Pretty much.
That is gutting. That must be absolutely gutting.
Why would he put softs on? It's got to be a mistake. It's got to be.
Got to be.
It's got to be.
But then why would he not pit under the safety car to get them changed?
I don't know, yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
What was he thinking? Maybe he thought the track was wet enough. I don't know. He seems a bit weird, but baffles me a bit. But it's all good. Tim Ventic coming past the start-finish straight to lead it on to lap 25 of 36. Wylander might have just got an overtake on a botted cam. So that's fair. And KV Lion. Oh dear, he shouldn't have to pit. He is. I guess he's going to put some inters on and try again. Hope for safety cars. Keep man has just got past Kodoman. I saw an arrow on the screen as the Haas drivers are first and third. The constructors is all but pretty much done. He's gone wet. Indeed. Oh, that could be clever. See, has he been stupid again, or?
No, surely not.
I don't know. Just a couple of strange decisions. Is he trying to be too clever?
Or has he been told heavy rain in 5 minutes? Or
yeah.
We just don't know from where we are. We just don't know. The rain is coming down. I don't think it's coming down enough for wets yet, though.
No, it's not heavy rain just yet. You can tell by the number of droplets. You can tell he's struggling. But hey, safety car, wet. He's still been last, but I don't know. He's 26 seconds behind Cam, who's not even driving a car. So.
Oh, yeah. Here goes Ryan, right outside of Spies into turn 1. Is he going to get the move done? He's got the inside, and they've clashed wheels.
Oh, they have, and that's cost Ryan Gavin's spot. Sorry, Gavin's going into his spot in P6. He's also going to challenge Spies as well, and that little bit of contact says sent Ryan losing his back end twig, and he just couldn't get the traction.
No.
That track is a bit wet. I can see the cars putting their racing lines in the track. I can see the puddles a little bit, and we are in for an interesting end as Wylander might be getting into the points as oh, they both get past Sticky. Is Cam driving his car?
I don't know.
I can't
tell. It seems to be overtaking people. Incredible, this race. Incredible.
Who won last race?
It was Ryan.
Ryan.
Who's currently in P7.
Fair enough. 27 of 36. 10 laps of this wet Carlos Pache Interlagos Brazilian Grand Prix. What a name. To go. And Tim Bentic's got a 3-second gap twig, and he's not looking half bad.
He's not, is he? He's looking pretty comfortable on those wets right now. Fishy seems to have a decent gap over his, well, it was his championship rival, Q-Tip, a bit earlier in the season.
Yeah, oof. It's been a very confusing race.
Very confusing.
We've at 0 point in this race have we had any idea what's going on.
Oh, Gavin's just gone for a bit of a slide. I don't know whether That was due to contact from Ryan behind him. But his back end went for a little dance. But this is the battle that we're concentrating on at the moment. Spies trying to get away from Gavin and Ryan behind him.
Oh,
And there's also a bit of a battle for 8th.
Battles everywhere around the grid. Interval gaps are not too bad. Of course, we have just had a safety car. KB line is a bit behind, but other than that, smallest intergaps 3.6, 2.8, 2.5, 3.2. Not too bad.
Not too shabby. Warriors goes a bit deep into turn 1. Not going to get a great exit out to turn 2. But Storm is going to have a look at Fiscal. Don't think he's going to be able to make a move on the Ferrari driver at this time.
Oh, hang on. Is it Ryan?
It's Ryan.
Oh, it's Ryan. He's round out of turn 4 and 5. He's got a car behind him with Cam as well. It's an AI. It is an AI, confirmed. But
got damage?
No damage. But he is 10th at the moment. Fastest lap. Still going to Cam, but he can't get it because he's not in his car and he's not in the top 10. And I don't think for some reason he'll get past Ryan. He'll be pretty angry after that.
We've got second driver on wets now. Sticker has joined KV Lion on the wets. See what happens to the gap. So the gap from Sticker, but it's to Cam, so it's not really realistic, is it?
No. Track is wet though, look at that. A lot wetter. And that's the thing on F1, the rain can come down quickly, slowly, and whatever you, like, for some people, whatever you want it to be, and then for some, whatever you definitely didn't want it to be. So if you look at the rain twig, it's got a little bit heavier. One class it is heavy, but it's definitely coming down.
Definitely. Tim slowly increasing that gap, so is Fishy to Q-Tip.
Yeah.
The top 5 are all separated by at least 2 seconds at the moment.
Yeah, and then you've got 0.4, 0.8, 1.0, 3.4, 2.6. Yeah, it's not too bad. Tim Bentinck's got ahead again though, with a 4-second lead. And when he crosses the line, 7 laps to go. I think he's got this in the bag.
Well, let's not have a commentator's curse. He's looking good right now. He's got 6 laps to go. And I was expecting the gap from Stiku to come dropping down, but it's actually going up. So I think the wets just aren't there.
Yeah. It's got to be wet enough for wets. It's got to be really wet. I mean, for, what is it, 65 litres of water for wets and 30 or something for inters. So it's got to be really, really wet. It's got to be double light rain for wet. So tried to be clever, hasn't worked out, and that's it. Started with 16, down to basically 12 because Cam isn't driving. It's a bit weird.
It has. At least Stiku and KB Lion are with each other, and they're having a bit of fun.
So Haas has pretty much got his constructors on lockdown.
They do indeed.
As long as they don't do a better one Leclerc in Brazil.
Keep watching Storm, because Storm is really trying to at least get a go at Let's Get Fiscal, but he just hasn't been close enough to make a move on the Ferrari. He's edging closer with every lap, but he's going to run out of laps soon. He's coming down the back straight now. Will he be able to make it? So he's not close enough again. It's too wet to send something down the inside.
That's it. If you send something down the inside, you might. There's more risk than reward, isn't there? You might get that position, but you might also lose a few. You don't want to pit now. You put all that hard work in so far. It's been a tough race. You don't want to throw it away.
No, definitely not. And they are both in point scoring positions, so you've got to be thinking about that. Warris is on the back of them. Don't know whether he's struggled today, Warris. Qualified 10th, I think, and
yeah,
he's currently running P9. Oh, Fishy's got a 3-second penalty. That's 2, isn't it?
That's 2, yeah. So that means if we go on leader gap, take Fishy's 5.5, go to 11.5, he'd actually finish 4th if it finished right this second. So that's going to be really close. I know there's a couple of other people who have penalties as well. I don't know them exact. We'll find out at the end. 5 laps to go. But don't count one of the top 3, 5, whatever, making a big mistake at the end, Twig. It's easy to lose concentration after 40 minutes of racing, and a lot of that has been in some, well, a part of that has been in some rainy conditions. So one mistake, that's it.
For sure, for sure. You never know.
Let's go pop to the loo very quickly before the finale.
Awesome. So the fights we are looking at the moment, with 5 laps to go, can Gavin catch Spies? He was pushing him up the hill a few laps ago, but he's now dropped back to 1.2 seconds. Fight for 7th. Storm is trying to push Fiscal as hard as he can into a mistake of some sorts. Warrislander is trying to join them, but Ryan is joined Warrislander, and he's now going to look to make a move on his Dutch compatriot. He's going to go up the inside. He's got to get the braking right to do that, and he just about does. Warrislander's going to fight back, but he's not able to get there, and this is going to be a real fight towards the end. GTG Storm has got a couple of fast drivers lurking in the wings behind him. And let's get Fiscal. He's just got to stay focused here. Just keep pumping the lap times in. And I think the main person these guys have got to worry about is Ryan. He's looking the fastest out of all 4 of them. He's already taken Warrislander. Can he take Storm down the finish straight? He's looked very quick today, Ryan, but unfortunately a mistake or 2 has put him in the position that he is now. But can he get up to 8th, even 7th? He's not that close to Storm. As Jack returns, Ryan has taken Warris, and he's looking like the fastest man on the track right now.
Yeah, he's not bad in the wets. I think that spin out at turn 1, whether that was done by him or someone, it's not helped. I think, would you class that as heavy rain now? I think the droplets are quite rough and quite quick, but we have just over 2.5 laps to go, and Tim Bennett leads by 6 seconds. Machine Fishy is second, but has a 6-second penalty. I don't think he'll drop to 4th, but he may drop to 3rd, and it might be a Haas 1-2 for the final race of the season, and will absolutely complete their constructors push. Storm is, oh, look at that pack of 4 in the middle, just going through the first lot of the S's. Wow, that's close for some points.
They're really fighting for every point that they can get here. And Storm did actually try and make a move on that long straight after turn 3. He wasn't able to get it done, and Warrislander does pick up a penalty, but he has also picked up a position. He moves ahead of Ryan, regains that P9.
Yeah, so he made the move, but he's got the penalty. It's going to literally kill him because it's 5 seconds. You're not going to pull away 5 seconds in 2 laps of a lightweight in Brazil, unless you're a god. That's not going to happen. As KV Line now comes out of the pits, he's not driving in his car. 2 Alphas have not had a bad race. They were wheel to wheel, 6th and 7th. They've now, Cullerman's gone up to 4th, and TTG Storm has just dropped a little bit to 8th, but he's very close, I believe, to that Ferrari. And as is the Merc to him and the Renault to Wilder. So that's going to be an interesting battle as Tim Bentinck goes onto one of the final corners for the final lap of the season, Twig.
He does indeed. It's been a great season. It's been a real success.
Absolutely. It's been,
for our first season.
Absolutely. It's been absolutely brilliant. And I thank you for letting me, of course, commentate for most of them. It's been absolutely lots of fun. And tonight, of course, we would have loved a title fight, but we got that in Mexico, kind of, and the week after where I wasn't here. We also have had a constructors fight, but it seems that Haas have absolutely smashed it as Tim Bentinck roots through the S's for his final part of the lap. And Twig, I might need you to keep on an eye on that pack of 4.
I am.
Because that is going to be very, very tasty.
So what's going on here? They're all over the place.
I don't know, but Tim Bentinck goes round turn 12. He's got a couple of left-handers to go, and he's driven absolutely fantastically for the final race of the season. Tim Bentinck, he's going to take the crown in Brazil. He spins around. It might even be a Haas 1-2 to display their utter dominance this season over the close racing point. Is it going to be a Haas 1-2? Q-Tip crosses the line. It is going to be a Haas 1-2 to end a fantastic Constructors Championship for them. As Spice in the racing point somehow goes third. And Coleman's dropped to 6 with penalties. Gavin's taken a P5. He'll be happy with that from where he came from. For Ferrari, Fiscal comes across in 7th. Wilder and Ryan go wheel to wheel as Ryan just gets it just after penalties. As we forgot, Wilder has the 5-second pen. And what an end. An action-packed finale to the BPRL. And we just await now the half season. But the Haas 1-2, and that right there shows you how good they were throughout the whole season.
They were brilliant, and this deserves, you have to say, consistent in Q-Tip and raw pace in Tim Bentinck. So Haas are the Constructors champions, so well done to Haas. Good fight from Spies and KV Line, but today just wasn't their day. And my stream is buffering. I hope that hasn't stopped. But there is the final race result. Tim Bentinck takes the last win of Season 1. Q-Tip joins him on the podium, and so does Spies through penalties. Fishy drove a brilliant race, but picked up a lot of penalties, comes in at 4th. Then it's Gavin, then it's Colo Man, then it's Fiscal, Ryan, Warrislander, and TTG Storm completes the top 10. Cam was not in his car. Sticku and KB Lion finished 12th and 13th. And we lost El Grospido, Zinica, and Disco Stew.
49 minutes of racing in Brazil. Two safety cars? Yep, I think. 2 safety cars.
Yep.
Virtual 2. Light rain, bit of heavy rain just at the end. Couldn't have asked for much more in the finale. And the Haas 1-2 to display their dominance. I'm going to have to go, as I have stuff to do in the morning. However, Twig will continue on with some, I'm sure, fantastic interviews from his drivers and he's going to try and get as many in as he possibly can.